So you join us again in South Wales, shock. We are here for the weekend. We have got 2 spots, so we've arrived at the first spot after every possible bit of traffic you can imagine. We're here for one night, and then tomorrow night we're in a different spot, so I couldn't decide between mountains and sea, so we're doing both. The first campsite is very much like a back to basics wild camping, which is what I prefer actually. So yeah, we've already had a little explore around. They're having fun. So I'm gonna set up now. We're in a nice little corner pitch, so we shouldn't get too much wind, which is nice. But I'll give you a little show around, and then I'm gonna set up. I wonder who got told off for eating grass. Was it Ralph? Doesn't care. Even if it was him, doesn't care. So this is our spot for the night. Quite a nice view. Not bad, not bad. Don't know if you can see the dogs. They're like, what are you doing out there? I just got my dry robe out of the top box, just in case, mainly for when I go up for a shower later on, but now I'm going to pop the tent box, and it's the first time I'm popping it with the box on the top, so fingers crossed it doesn't slide off, smash my windscreen and ruin the whole trip. Hopefully I'm not foreshadowing. Anyway, look at these little cows. What are you two doing? This way? Round this way? Sit down. Good boys. So it is 6:15, the dogs have eaten, as you've probably seen. Now I'm going to make my dinner, burgers tonight, very excited. But I thought I'd show you my little camp kitchen. I'm trying out some new things this camp trip. And I've organised all my kitchen, cooking and all that stuff into one box. It's all in this Gregory alpaca kit box. This is the hang-up kitchen that I showed you last time. I've got some new bits. I've got a Stanley cook set. I've put my Yeti bowls in here. Just put some mugs in there. I got a Ridge Monkey, which I'm excited to use. I've got my plates and bowls, and then all my cutlery. I've just organised it a little bit better. So I think we're going to try the Stanley one today. And I think, yes, my washing up bowl is at the bottom as well. Good if I remembered that. Let me get that out now. Just a little collapsible one. And then I've got washing up liquid in a Yeti box, very on brand. And my little sponge. Oh, perfect. This comes in the little Yeti set. What I need, probably need a bigger bowl, so that pan. And then these are just little Sea to Summit plates and bowls. Why does it do that? Why can't you just... Camping kitchen at its finest. I've opened the back door and this door. The thing about this stove is it's actually too good. You have to have it on like the lowest heat for it to cook and not burn. Whoa! Where did you come from? Little sunshine cooking moment. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Final meal. boys. Brothers. I'm just taking the boys for a little walk. I thought I'd give you a little campsite tour. So this is one of the fields. This is obviously the one I'm in. Nice little backdrop. And it's basically on a like a private property. It's just a farmer that rents his fields out. It's made a little campsite. So yeah, let me show you what there is. So there's a few in my field. Obviously that's tents, vans, camper vans, anything. Just tents, I believe. You can obviously park by your pitch, but you can't stay in your van there. Up the little hill with Dumb and Dumber. For my pitch, which is obviously just a grass pitch in the field, no electric or anything, it was £14 for the night. Look at that backdrop. That, bloody lovely. Yeah, £14 for the night, which I think is actually really good because there's showers, there's compost toilets, running water, and it's actually quite private as well. Hang on, we're tangled. Wait there, brothers. This is the farmhouse. The showers are just that building on the left with the red roof. They just take £1 coins. I won't go into this field because there's obviously people setting up, but that's another field in there. And then this is the view. We're going up here somewhere tomorrow. Up here somewhere. This field behind me, there's a compost toilet that's called Loo with a View or Poo with a View, something like that, because it's got barn doors, so you can have the bottom part closed while you go to the toilet and the top part open, and then you're obviously looking at this view. We're going this way. Very, very scenic campsite. He's always just got to be at the end of his lead. What are you looking for? Ralphie? I think everybody is a little bit tired. with me? Nice. Are you going to go off as well? There you go. My boy. Well done. We have just got into the tent box. Ralf, Rodney's in there somewhere. The new piece of kit that I'm trying this weekend is this Berghaus. It's a double sleeping bag, and it's got it comes with zip-on pillows. Got in. Oh my god, look at this. Got in. Ralf dug in it. Got loads of grass everywhere, so at least it's christened. But the boys were. I was like getting ready, and they were moaning and like crying a little bit because they wanted to go to bed. So they're happy now. Oh, little sleepy puppy. Oh my goodness. Oh. I've also got a new book on my Kindle that I'm very excited to read, and we've got a bloody stunning view. And out this window. This is so cozy. It is now 9:30. Oh no. It's gonna get the zoomies. Oh my goodness, that shit. Oh, okay, sit down nicely. Oh yeah, nice. Nice, Rodney. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He can't do this up here. Rodney. Come. Okay, calm. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to leave here by 10:30, so I'm gonna get everything packed up now. Get everything packed up and then head. I want to go for a little wild dip this morning, so that is going to be that's going to make me cry. His paw on my arm is going to make me cry. I love these dogs so much. Yes, I think I might do a dip, and then take the dogs for a nice walk and do some running round. Oh god. And then go for a nice coffee in a coffee shop just down the road, and then head on to campsite number 2. What do you think, Ralphie? 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 Does that sound like a good plan? To do some running around? They've both got really good on the stairs as well. Ralph doesn't need his stabilisers anymore. Are you a big grown boy? 4 years old. Wow. You're the best. It's so hard to get up when they're like this in the mornings. Rodney. Rodney. What is? You call me Mrs. Bum, please. That is us all packed away. It took a grand total of 45 minutes just because I faff around. We are now going to head to the little swim spot. So I've got my swimmers on underneath here. That's why I'm in yesterday's clothes. So I'll get out, go for a swim, come back down, get changed, and then we'll go out for a nice walk. But everyone's looking a bit sleepy. Into the campsite that we stayed in last night. Holy moly! We are currently driving on probably one of my favourite roads in South Wales. Look at this. They get excited when we get to places like this because they know what it means, but it'll have to be an on-lead walk for them today anyway, which is absolutely fine. What a day. To the little pools, there's quite a few options, so I'll probably just stick with the first one, or the one that's most hidden because it's going to be cold. But yeah, the ponies are out, the sheep are out, it's bloody lovely. Hopefully I don't fall in and have a premature swim. All I've got is dry robe and a towel. That is all you need. We might be able to see the van as we come out. We can see the little waterfalls. I think this will be our chosen spot. I think that's a good entrance and exit. It looks quite slippy, but it'll be okay. The van is just behind that mound there. I must say, it always feels very odd when you're like stripping down to your swimwear in a place where no one else is swimming. This is going to be cold. It's not that bad. I'm not sure I'll be able to get too much farther in. It's really slippy. Is the dip done, and now back to the van, get changed, get the Cramp twins and go for a little mooch. I actually could have stayed in there all day, that was so nice. My favourite thing about the outdoors is that I'm actually highly allergic to it. What a lovely spot that is. I'm changed, got shorts and a t-shirt on, sleigh, and we're off. Rodney's absolutely pulling my arm off because I think he knows where we are, so he's very excited. Ralph's just faced the consequences of his actions of eating lots of grass last night, so that was emotional for him and me as I pulled grass out of his bum hole. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna do the full walk all the way to the top, only because even though it's windy, the sun is actually quite hot, so we'll probably go up to the lake, have a little snack and come back down. So yeah, stunning. Good morning. You joined me live from a tent on the floor. The past 12 hours took a turn. I ended up in A&E. So the last you would have seen, we stopped for coffee after our walk. Then we drove to the campsite. It took me 2 hours to put this tent up. How do you tent baddies do it? You know, when with them huge tents, honestly, it took ages, but I think I've mastered it now. Actually just finished putting the tent up, fed the dogs, and I started making tea. Opening a pack of pasta with a knife, and the knife slipped and went through the bag and my finger. So luckily the little A&E was only like a 10-minute drive away, so I went to A&E. I was in there for an hour. They steri stripped it, told me to get a grip, and I left back to camp. But yeah, it's really sore and I'm feeling very sorry for myself. And then I set an alarm this morning for 4:15 to go for a sunrise dip on the beach because the weather forecast looked really clear. So my alarm went off, so I unzipped my tent and it looked super cloudy. I was like, absolutely not. So back to bed. Yeah, I just got up, went for a little walk around, let the dogs out. Now I'm just back chilling. I'm always in this, when the weather's nice or when I'm camping, I'm always in this two minds. Do I relax and just enjoy it, or do I get up and make the most of it? So I'm trying to just relax this morning. I'm gonna read my book. Yeah, get up in like an hour or so, and then I'm still gonna go to the beach, take the dogs for a swim. It's probably gonna take me about 4 years to pack this tent down. So yeah, just a nice, slow, chilled morning, I think. Excuse me? What's this? No way you allow that. No way. So I was going to extend for another night, but I thought I'm just delaying the inevitable because I can't be bothered packing up, so I'm just going to get it done now. You're warm. And then we need to go to the beach. we have just been for a nice walk on the beach. Everybody is suitably sandy and soggy. It's a huge beach, really quiet as well. Now we're going to head for some brunch, well, a late lunch actually, a nice coffee, and then hit the road back to camp. Rodney's down here. That brunch was so good, and the coffee, quite possibly in the top 5 best coffees I've ever had. Salted caramel iced latte, but it was just so good with oat milk. Now for a 3-hour drive home. This weekend has probably been one of my favourite weekends as far as I can remember. We've had mountains, we've had sea, we've had dips, we've had A&E. Don't want to really talk about that part. This looks so pathetic, but I swear it's so sore, and every time I straighten my finger I feel it open. But yeah, if you got this far in the video, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. That hopefully doesn't involve a hospital trip, because that really was not the vibe yesterday. But yeah, if I was a Sims character right now, all my bars would be on red, like tired, dehydrated, hungry. That brunch was nice, but it didn't really fill me up. So I just need to go home and get myself on green, pretty much. So yeah. And the dogs, I go on about these being adventure dogs. They're Brecon from a little beach trip. Ah, tired. They're such good boys.